Hello, my name is Carrie Vijant, and I am the owner and veterinarian at Healing Paws Animal Hospital. I wanted to take today, Wednesday, as a time to educate you on parasites. And in particular, we're going to call this Worm Wednesday, and we're picking the roundworm as the point of discussion today. The roundworm is a common parasite that affects cats and dogs. And in particular, we know that all puppies and kittens are born with roundworms. Fact, can't get around it. And the reasoning for that is that the worm is encysted in the mother's muscle, and at the time of conception, these larval forms actually invade and infect the puppy or kitten in the uterus, and then they get a second boot of worms when they're nursing. So the larvae actually enter the maternal milk supply. Puppies and kittens nursing get a second round of worms. So when you go see your veterinarian, they're always telling you about deworming, and that's really the big piece for that. Your indoor pets do commonly have parasites, and that's another common misconception. Cat and dog owners not seeing any sort of GI symptoms in their pets. There's no diarrhea. They're not having any irregularities. They do commonly still have worms. And in fact, most of the time when we're checking stool samples on a routine basis, you will see positives on pets that are having no symptoms whatsoever. The roundworm is kind of like a spaghetti noodle. If you've ever seen it, you can look this up on Google, but it's about yay long thereabouts. They, like I said, size of a piece of spaghetti. You can sometimes see them actually crawling out of the animal. Not a pleasant day for the pet or for you to discover that. And unfortunately, these parasites are also zoonotic, and that term means is that they can be spread to humans. We get really concerned about children in particular because they don't have the foresight to be washing their hands before they pick up their cookie to eat, or the ball that rolls through the poop. They might just wipe it off and go off and eat something, and they too can be infected with these worms. The roundworm in people is not a good thing. They don't particularly stay in the GI tract. They actually migrate out of the GI tract and can infect the eyes, the brain. Not a good thing. So it's important to keep your pet parasite free. And with that being said, what we have here are two products that I typically stand behind. For cats, my favorite is Revolution Plus. It's a topical preventive that you apply to the back of their neck monthly, and it will deworm your pet for roundworms amongst fleas and ticks. But in today's discussion, I'm discussing it for the purpose of roundworm prevention. For your dog, my favorite product is Interceptor Plus. This also is labeled for many more things other than roundworm prevention. It's actually a heartworm preventive, but it also deworms your dog for roundworms once a month. And between these two products for your cat and dog, that is really the best way to prevent them from contracting roundworms. Now, as I said, we've dewormed your pet. This product here will prevent them from getting roundworms again and again if given correctly. Those roundworms, unfortunately, stay in the muscle. And so these preventives and these treatments, the pills that we give them to treat worms, the monthly preventives that we give them, will treat the worms that are in their GI tract. They will not treat the encysted larval form in the muscle. So, with that being said, if you stop the preventives, your pet is now at risk to recontract roundworms, whether they're from the muscle form that then migrates into the GI tract, or unfortunately your dog going outside or your cat going outside into the yard is the other big way. These forms, these larval forms, these eggs are all in the soil. So just walking around outside in the yard, licking their paws. Another great one is your cat, indoor only, digging around in a potted plant. The soil in the potted plants commonly have roundworm eggs. So with that all said, contact your vet. If you want to reach out to me for more information, I'm glad to help you in any way I can. And I hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.